First round, one punch. That doesn't mean always hopping around, okay? Work on your different footworks, work on your different speeds, work on your face, run through the scroll in your hip. Now we just touched high, so what now? Have your arms loose, wave them around, see what's open. Now he's getting you trapped, okay? So that's when you work on, not quickly, but try to fake out one way, then go the other. Understand? Hop back. Lunge forward. Hop back, lunge forward. Remember? Draw him in. If you want to try to charge and cramp you now, and it has to be a cross. Jab, you'll eat.
One thing you're doing, you're matching my speed too much. Okay? You're matching it. We're both going at the same pace. So that's why I'm able to trap you so easily. Right? You gotta be able to make some quicker movements, mix in there.
Okay.
So just doing the same pace, you're not going slow or fast. But the whole time you just got that same pace. That's all.
Walk slowly,
Don't
then
get
do a
lulled
step up.
into my pace.
Yep.
You know?
Go after him and then jump back quicker. Now jump back. That's it. Now draw him into coming up to you. There. See, that's what Jesse's doing. That's what I want you to try. Yeah.
Warm up some of these fast movements. Not the whole time, but just mix them in to help me warm up later rounds, you know? Some in and outs. Not like to kill me,
Right.
but just to warm up your legs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then you'll just get caught into this. And then if you want, you can see how easy it is to trap me if I'm just like kind of staying this pace. You know? I'm moving slowly. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Really good. Really good. Now, this time, okay, can you follow your one punch up with either a counter punch or the next consecutive of a 1 through 7? I need another week, Jesse, before you beat me up again, okay?
Yeah, you take all you need. Take a good month.
Go.
I'm okay with 2023. I'm okay with that.
Now stop. What happened there, and Jesse got you very effortlessly, because you sped up faster than a stationary guy. You understand? Meaning that all he has to do is move forward. He has no momentum holding him back. You're moving quicker, too quickly around a stationary guy. So you have to go against your momentum to get out of the way. All he has to do is lunge forward. You understand?
And
so when you're
pace, stay further away from
right, stay further away, and then when you're in, slow down a bit, and then go back. That's what you said about warm up the fast one, so it's out of range.
Right.
Go.
Like when you're in that gliding speed, get far away from me. You know what I mean?
Because you can just
I can just jump in. This gliding speed is so easy. The minute you jump in, that's why I'm saying when you're practicing it, the minute I cut you off, you need to practice getting out fast. Gliding speed doesn't mean slow down and change directions back to gliding.
Yeah.
Okay?
So now that he's moving, you can move faster, okay, because he's moving. So his momentum will be against him also. Now, when he's stationary, you've got to slow down. You're ready to jump back quickly, and good, good. Got him, good. Using your long arms. See, out of range, he's stationary, that means he's got to be farther out of range. And then just do a drive-by hit with a rear cross slide through.
This is me being in me. Understand? I'm waiting for you to throw a punch slow and glided so I can quickly bounce on it. Like a snake coil, where you're, you know.
Yeah.
Good. That was perfect. Caught me when my weight was back.
Now draw him back and then rear cross forward. Draw him back when he comes after you, straight, and then rear cross forward. And then glide forward. Draw him back and then cross forward. That's it, good. Stop, great.
You see what that does, that rear cross? Because I'm coming forward and that cross stops me, and it gives you that opportunity to take 2 steps around it. You can come back, or you can go get a breath.
Right. But see now, his momentum is working against him because you're going forward. You understand? Yeah. If you go too quickly and he's stationary, he can just literally stick his arm out and you'll run into it. Okay? So remember, momentum is either your friend to use against him or the other way around. Right. Got it? So now work on a lot more zigzagging. Can you cut him off? Counter here, Jesse, because he's using his reach on you. So you got to go side and in. That's when you fly forward now.
Now take a breath.
Keep him up, keep him up. Good, that's it, great. Now you blocked too hard. You could have done a low high.
Great.
Slow it down a bit, slow it down, otherwise you're going to lose your wind. That's it, good. Now tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 keep him away. Tap, tap, tap. Tap his hands, tap his hands. Just keep him away of like tons of blocking. Tap, tap, tap means lots of blocking. Good. Actually tap at his hands. Tap at his hands. Good, good, good.
Doing great.
That's it, good, good, good.
Okay, get away, step away. Breath.
happened was that you accelerated, we're doing great, but it's not that you don't have the wind. You just didn't adjust your breathing to going faster. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, that's what Jesse's saying when you're out of range. And I say the same thing to Jesse, right? When you're out of range, catch your breath. Don't just keep going into hyper speed because then you didn't get a chance to refuel.
Right.
And also, you were doing a little of this, and you're the bigger guy. You don't need to do the bigger, tougher, like, you know, you're a little looser, that's all I'm saying. You're a little looser, that'll give you more energy. You're the taller guy, you're the faster guy, you're the looser guy. You were tightening up,
Okay.
okay?
Okay, go. Good. And back in again. You need 2 or 3 counters to slow down. And again. That's it. Good.
So that's good.
That was great. Now, Jesse, well, I wasn't expecting that. You did another counter. You slowed him down again. Okay, now don't accelerate. Stay there. Control.
Hold your
You're
breath
holding
while
the
this is
chair.
happening. Don't lose your breath. Now get out of that corner. There you go.
Now low, now high, now high, now low.
Throw some punches and keep me away.
Right.
Throw some punches. Perfect. When you need that breath, keep me off you. Just
Then
move. There
fire
you
your rear hand as across.
Yes. There you go. Now you've been
Nothing
breathing.
else, you got a breath.
There you go.
You didn't, but you normally would.
Good. Great. You're not losing.
Now, as soon as you get him to go back, go forward. That's when you gain advantage. Come back again. Keep him on the run now. Get him on the run. Stop.
Okay.
That's okay. That's one of those West Hollywood pictures there.
Very
Come
good.
on. That's the momentum.
Get your breath back. I can hear
As
it.
soon as you see him go back, go forward.
Okay,
Nothing else, you got
10
breath.
rounds, bro. Keep your breath. I'm not hurting you. Don't waste punches trying to knock me out.
Look
bro.
how tired Jeff
Okay?
is right now. See, he's breathing heavy. He's just acting like he's not breathing
It's
heavy.
okay. You're awesome. Good man.
Now,
Good.
And now, okay. And now
Good.
watch
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's the after.
Right.
Oh, then.
As soon as you hit him, he goes back. Watch him and the reaction.
Stuck.
Go after him. Even if he doesn't, you don't punch. You get a breath and you get him in a defensive mode.
Okay.
And then go back and start charging after you. Then mix it up.
You're
Or else
also
I'm
giving
ready.
him a chance to rest.
You
No.
know? Good.
Now, if you got to go to the side more, you're going to get hit more.
Yep.
Okay, you can't lean back as much. You got to reach now.
Yep.
Now keep on the pressure. Keep on the pressure. Keep on it. Good. 5, 4, 3, stop. Good. Really good.
You won that round. Great job. Take your breath. Those 26 seconds, breathe.
Every time. Okay, if you hit him and he's stationary, keep moving around. If you hit him and he goes forward, then go back. But if you hit him and he takes a step back, you go forward. At that moment, you go forward. Take a breath. That he going backwards is in a defensive position, you understand? Which is the beginning of anxiety.
It's true.
You want me to show you?
It is anxiety.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
Do you want me to show you how you make him go back in one round?
Let's take it easier, Jesse.
Move. Keep it up.
Let's go.
Faster, less hard. It's gonna drain your energy.
Now get out, get out, get out. Spit out of the corner.
Get away.
There. Now you gained advantage.
Good.
Get back. Get
Good.
back.
Keep your energy.
Good. Get a cut across for a diagonal.
Yep. Let's go away and slow down. Reset.
Now listen for a sec. Listen. Listen. Quiet. Listen. Jesse's starting to breathe heavier. Okay? That's what you're not hearing. Jesse can actually hear your breathing. You understand?
Yep.
And he knows when you're gonna, you lost your breath. He lost his breath for a second.
Okay.
It's not that he can't get it back, but now you're at an advantage.
slow?
No. You have the opportunity to slow down and catch your breath because you slow down.
Yeah. Which means do it away from me,
Right.
right?
Otherwise, you're wasting your energy and having momentum work against you.
Okay. I'm
That
breathing,
doesn't mean
catching my
not,
breath.
that doesn't mean not punch and get exchanged, but now you don't have to run. Go forward.
And the minute I start charging you while you're still catching your breath, you don't have to engage. You can do away with a couple things. Long, fast punches. That's how you keep in your, if you need to catch your breath again.
No, stop. You missed it. You didn't watch. He just got out of the center and went back.
Went back.
You were over here, so you lost an advantage. Understand?
Okay.
Now back off into a counter.
Great.
Okay. Stop. Good. Really good.
Got it, bud. Back.
Now,
Been hitting me a lot.
you're making Jesse right now have to go to another level to get you. It's like what Gerard said on the weekend. He still kicked your ass and you died, but he had to work a lot harder to get out of the way or to hit you. So Jesse now, on the straight punch, has got to get more size.
I'm having to use more energy to hit harder to compensate for the fact that my legs aren't really there right now to just make me feel secure. Otherwise, you'd be crushing me. But that's not good.
Yeah.
I should be able to be fast.
Nice and light.
Exactly.
Now push it back. Now repeat after me. I would have crushed you.
Right. But don't let that think that you want to go toe to toe with
Right.
the guy who's
Right.
250.
I'm not gonna exchange.
You're winning. Stay, chip, do some combos, practice in and out, practice those moves with a guy who's just hunkering down. You know? Because what'll happen is the harder you hit me, the more tired you're going to be. And unless you knock me right in the face, it's not going to do much. Just because I'm 250. Hopefully, 249.
Now slow down a little bit. Slow it down.
Good.
Watch. Okay, you're still not getting it. You're not watching him. You understand? You're doing great, but you're not watching him. The reason the difference with Jesse and I is as soon as I see him take a step back, I'm on him. You understand? Got it? I take off when he comes after me, but then that's a constant pressure. You see? You're not putting pressure on him.
No.
And he feels lonely and left out.
But I can't put pressure on you. It's very hard to do what you're saying. That's all.
Well, because again, remember, this is an
It's hard.
experience. It's experience.
It's
You
hard to
understand?
do what you said.
Right.
You
You
know.
gotta realize that he knows he can survive.
Right.
Right.
You don't. Got it? And that's what you're slowly building, that you're tougher than you thought you were.
Yeah.
Okay? You can survive.
Okay.
Now, just don't waste getting hit. Okay?
And
Go.
I'm not gonna try to kill you because you're coming in on me, but I'm just gonna try to show you, you know,
At the moment that
that it has
you
a
see him,
cost.
so just remember, he did the center circle around. Got it?
Yeah.
If you see him take a step back, go forward. Now, you don't have to attack, just be there and put pressure on him with face or something. Okay, go.
This is pressure.
Right. See how he's putting pressure on you?
This
There.
is me pressure.
Right. Now, right now, if he's putting pressure on you, back up.
I'm still
now,
pressured.
do the opposite.
Not the
Let
skin.
his momentum go against him. Good. Now, get your hands moving. Stop. Just standing there doesn't mean anything unless you have really bad breath, okay?
Yeah.
You have to actually do something.
Just throw some bullshit at me. Yeah, that's it, right
there.
there.
Now, don't get too close to the momentum works against you. Now, get those arms up. You have long arms.
Yes.
Okay, use them.
Right, this is great. Now I'm gonna
That's it.
try.
Now you're forcing him to have
Right.
to move. More
This is
committed.
tough. Right.
Now he's coming after you. Now change it. Let him have the momentum against him. Now you're ready to spin around. Okay.
Nice
spin.
spin.
Right there.
Right?
But you didn't.
I know.
No, you missed the stop. Do it again. Do it again. He doesn't have to punch. Go, 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 go. He's coming after you. See the momentum?
I just take a step.
You understand?
Yeah.
On the fourth corner at the most, even most usually the third corner, okay? He's got momentum trying to come after you, okay?
Yeah.
He's the tailgater. So that's when you realize you're not watching him,
Okay.
okay? That it's like what Jesse, when and he comes after me, and all of a sudden, he goes, fuck, I'm in the corner again. How'd that happen?
Yep.
You understand? Okay, you're getting it. Really good. Hang on, hang on. Tag now. Good. He's going backwards. Use your long arms to keep him up as you go forward. Now, you don't have to move so quickly because he's not. Now, spin around. No, stop. Okay. You're up like this, understand? So you're doing nothing. If he does a body shot, you're dead, okay? You want to be hands on your face doing it. Got it? Hands right on your face. Now look at him though.
Like this. That's the word. This is better. Okay? Look. Like that. Okay? There you go.
Got it.
Okay, I do it too. You just did that.
Yeah.
Alright? Or sometimes people do that. It's the same thing. Alright? Okay.
Use your momentum. Once you see the keys there, always keep that hand up.
Keep your breath.
Now he's getting practice. Spin around now.
Put the pressure on. Keep your breath. Don't lose it.
There. Okay. Right there. In round.
Good. 3 points for you. Great. There's only one circle.
Yeah. Just the other way, more direction,
Something
more
else.
sides.
Get a breath. I can hear you're tired.
Slow it down. Get a big breath.
Keep me up for punches.
Remember, you can do a clean spin to hold it for a breath also.
Come on. Let's do it. There you go.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah. Nice one.
Deep breath.
Good. You're moving too much. Slow down. Now take off. Stop. Good. Take a breath. Good. Okay. Helmet off. Get a rest. Get a drink. Helmet off. Get a drink. Really good. Really good.
Push me until this round to loosen up my
Yeah.
hips.
Yeah. That's the problem with.
You know what else you did though? You gave up his height that round.
Yes, he did. Yep.
You really started coming in low.
That's because you were hitting more, and you reverted back to being a little tiny guy.
But don't think this is amazing. You're amazing, you're the best. I'm just pointing things out that I noticed.
And you know that he knows from experience because he's you against me.
Especially when you get around the corner and you're trying to think of what to do, you shrink.
You
When
want
you're
to
planning, I'm just saying like,
be
So,
taller in the corner.
that's why you're tired right now.
Right.
Because of your arms trying to hit me hard and like, just observe and not criticize.
Now, remember, okay, exactly what Jesse's saying to you is what he's saying in a why question to me when we spar. Why is it that I'm, because, and I say because you're tensing up, you're holding your breath, okay, you're hitting too hard, okay, that's it.
For the rest of this match, just say, I'm only hitting fast and loose. Regardless of how I bait you to hit you hard, by me going, I do that on purpose. When I make some punches look like they're hard, because as a man, your testosterone kicks in, you want to punch me back hard. I took away your reach, I took away your speed. I win. Right? Keep in your own head. Don't get baited by me. You now know. 8 rounds, because I just woke up. So for the rest of it, you got to be faster than me, looser than me. You're up on points. Okay?
So win on points. Now,
No
you have to
points.
understand, you've seen when Jesse and I share together, okay, that as here he's not even breaking a sweat and being totally controlled, what happens when we spar, right? You just collapse, okay?
Collapse.
Because what
You know-
happens is that you're now seeing it maybe 2 or 3 steps later. Oh, I should have done this, okay? I'm there anticipating right before I know when he's just about to move in a right on him. And I get him when he can't catch your breath. That's what he's doing on you. You're not winded, you just hit anxiety. Does that make sense? He saw what was happening and then just rushed you, okay? Just take a breath, take a breath, take a rest. So remember, that's the whole, here, when Ali had this guy who was 3 inches taller and heavier and bigger and longer reach, he freaked him out. And the guy just tensed up. And he couldn't figure out. And he kept just jamming and then charging. And Ali was just going, okay, well, I'll just stay here because you're not moving. Oh, you're going to charge, I'm going to move around. You understand? Okay? So you're doing great. When he comes at you, you did a clinch spin. Okay, you did a clinch hold. And you did a footwork out of the way. Really good.
You got this. You got this. Finish the rest of this session off by saying, I'm gonna stay loose, I'm gonna stay away, I'm gonna keep my breath, I'm winning, you know? And I'll put you in situations to stress you, and you just practice different responses. You might fail, you might succeed, it's okay, because no one's getting hurt.
Okay, you ready? Now. Okay, so. Okay, moving around, setting up. Do I go forward? Do I accelerate out? It's always a constant change of footwork and tempo. Okay, go. Now, footwork and tempo. Footwork and tempo. Good. Now you're not stopped. You haven't done anything yet. You understand? Okay? You haven't done any of the arms since you allowed him in. Okay? You gotta keep busy. You gotta keep him off. Understand? He hasn't been fed today. Go. And he wants some German food. Go. Keep him off. Keep him off. Keep him off. Keep him off. Now, okay. Now go forward with a jam or a clinch. That's it. High, low, high. High, low, high. Draw him into a corner. Charge. Go. That's it. Now stop right there. You've allowed him to stay in the center, and literally it's like he's in a bigger hoop than your arm is. Yeah, there's no pressure there, right, Jesse? None whatsoever. You understand? It's like you allowed him in a 4-foot hoop, but you only have a 3-foot arm, so there's no pressure no matter what you do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but earlier you said I should stay away from hopping around.
No. Okay. Okay, what happens is this. Okay, once you saw him stationary and you did 1 or 2 moves, come in. It's like when I said, you know, you've got to keep him out of his comfort zone. If he's allowed to have a rest for 3 seconds, you got tired instead of him. Okay, go. Keep those arms going, keep your arms going, keep, now get way out of range, way out of range, way out of range, now come right in. Now, good, way out of range, and then come in somehow.
Keep your breath.
Now stop it by slowing down with a clinch or a spin. Good. Go the other direction, the other direction. Good, now walk, just walk, just walk. Now get some hands going, get the hands going, get the hands going. Okay, now he's gonna come after you, accelerate. And now, okay, is there, good, now get in there, get in there. Good. Let's spin to the corner. Got it, good, good, good. Go, 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 hands lower, hands lower.
Good.
Okay, stop, take a breath.
Great. Those are 2 great punches.
Really good. So what happened is that he got tired doing that little bit with you because you were inside, outside. You never had more than 3 or 4 seconds in a comfort zone before you changed it.
Yep.
Where there was pattern, footwork pattern, whether it was distancing, too close, too far, okay? That's the idea. Now, at the split second that you're out of his range, get a breath. This isn't sprinting where you're underwater for 50 meters, understand?
The only reason you're tired is because of breath management, but everything you did is great.
Right.
So it's awesome. All you have to now do is worry about the breath, but just get those two parts first.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is this, okay? We're gonna help him out. You're gonna do stuff, but when I say take a breath, okay, you're gonna just stay wherever you are, okay, and count to 3 seconds. You're gonna back off and get a breath.
Deep breath.
Deep. You ready? Hang on.
Deep, not a top one, a real.
So I'm just gonna call, okay, I'm gonna just call breath. Go. Breath. 2, 3, go. Now stop. You didn't really catch his breath. You were breathing, but you did. You have to see, when you're out of range, you can't, when you're in range, get that extra big gulp of air. You understand? Catch your breath means you have to do a double breath. Okay? Like 2 quick breaths or 1 big one. You were breathing according to the output of your exercise. You didn't go, okay? That's what you got to do.
Like a double.
Right. A double or 1 giant one.
Like
Okay?
think about it, if you took 10 strokes in the water with no breaths, that kind of breath you take after the 10th stroke with no breaths is much bigger than after 2. Your body's grasping for air,
He
right?
doesn't understand swimming. You have to use different
Well,
analogies.
that's why I try.
Just say hockey or something.
You
Okay,
know?
tag, go.
It's like that.
Go, go, go. And then
Then you
Jesse,
learn how to
out
do
loud, Jesse, you count to 3. Move around, move around, move around, move around, move around. Breath. 1, 2, 3, go.
Go back. Got it.
Breath. Count out loud.
1, 2, 3.
Good.
Go back.
Keep moving now, jamming, clinching, anything else. Good. Spin around. Breath.
Beautiful. Breath. 1. Big in and longer.
Good. Stop. I can show you last video, Jesse and I moving. When he's dying, I go, Jesse, get a breath. Get a breath,
Same
right?
thing, dude.
Everything's the same.
You're
That's
doing
all it
better
is.
than I did.
Okay?
Right there, you did something beautiful. I went down and you got out of the way and you got a breath, or you could have come back and killed me.
But right
Either
now-
way, you won.
Right. You won that exchange. The win isn't necessarily the knockout. So now, it's like when I'm going on Jesse, blah, 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 I'll go back. See? And under pressure, he's the same thing where I'm saying that you'll see on the video, I'm going, Jesse, that's what you see what Jesse was doing, what I'm doing. Get a breath.
I was swimming this week to purposely practice forcing myself to take an extra desperate breath.
Yeah.
Because taking a little bit of the breath, like, that's not it. You gotta really go.
Huge.
Huge.
I can show you with
You know?
Ali exactly when
Huge.
he, after an exchange, you'll see his hole, he leans up like that.
Yeah.
He's getting, when he's in no danger out of range, a big breath. Okay?
You know what I'm saying? I was doing this last week getting crushed, so I was like, why can't I take a big breath? It makes sense. Because when you're tired, it's really hard to sit there and go. And then the next step is when I'm high that you're taking that breath.
Right.
But still, the first step, don't hide it, we're all friends. Fucking rip it up.
Well,
You know?
if we just said the example, I know swimming is helping. Okay, go again. You're doing it great now. Just remember, as soon as you hear breath, get out of range and take a giant breath. Got it?
Big one. Big
Right.
inhale. Focus on the inhale being big,
Go,
not
okay.
the exhale. Okay? Go.
Breath. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, stop him, stop him, stop him. Good. Hold. Now stop. Do it again. Do the hold again, but get a breath. Breathe, breathe. Big breath, and then push him away. Stop. See there? That's getting a breath. You got a breath. Go.
It was that way for me when you want.
If you do it too many times, okay, I'm going to kick you out of the gym. Go. Good. Now slow it down and get him now. He's going backwards. Walk for him. There. Breath. 1, 2, 3, go.
Good.
Keep going. Keep
More
going.
arms are kicking
Slow it
away,
down.
bro.
Get a clean spin and hold. 1. No. Don't just go and get a breath.
I couldn't hold it.
Okay, stop. That's okay, take a breath.
Doing great.
Really good.
By the way, I haven't been able to really hit them.
That's right.
I'm wanting to, and I'm not, because they're moving so fast and good. So, regardless how you feel how you're doing great.
He's lying to you. You understand? He's your opponent. Okay, and it's like having the opposite lawyer liar to you. No, you're doing great, really good. And remember, he knows because it was just 2 weeks ago, it's the same scenario in reverse. And it's under pressure, forcing yourself to get a breath. I got a few more rounds at it, Jesse, because I got him to get the breath. Catching the breath doesn't mean just breathing, okay?
No, I get it. You got a breath because you took a breath out of schedule. Now you need to get back on schedule
Right.
with the breathing so
Right.
you can catch up. I get it.
Okay, ready, go.
But if you stay out of schedule, you only got a finite amount of seconds.
That's right. Now walk it a bit, change your pacing, walk it a bit. Breathe. Now go after him now. Go. Get your breathing going, get your breathing going. Breathe. Now try when you want to clip spin, and then when you're in a hole, get a breath for two seconds. On your own. Now, go, kick spin, clip spin. 1,
Breathe.
2, breathe, go.
Good.
Now breathe. Stop, good.
So, I really didn't hit it much at all.
Right. Remember, nobody understands until there are two things in anxiety and boxing. Mike Tyson gives you anxiety because any one punch can knock you out. And Ali that can hit you anytime you